Ringing the bell for a smile. Real smile, not those fake smiles. Right on, directly on the way in. This is what I got. We got somebody pretending to be the number 7. They wear mini masks. This is like this card, side hustle, is like the equivalent to that one card where the masculine is wearing, it has like several hands. And each hand is doing a different job. Multiple incomes, extra earnings, financial security, always on my grind. Yeah. You know, they don't care who they lie to, who they pretend to be. This person is claiming that they're breaking the cycle, breaking chains, ending harmful patterns, freedom from repetition. They want a new beginning. That's all I think. That's all I think it is. Yeah. Some type of rebound, recharge, mental rest, emotional recovery, taking a break, come back stronger. Yeah. Hiding behind a mask. This person is not the 7 of Pentacles. This person is not the number 7. This is a fraud. Spirit is saying fraud. Liar. I heard they need rehab. Yeah. This person in their diarrhea of the mouth. They have no filter. You know, this is how they feel. They don't care if it's misogynist, if it's bigotry, if it, you know, they don't care how it sounds. You know, they just searching for that influencer status so they can have a big break. So this is a cloud chaser. All right. Cloud chaser, energy vampire. That's the reason why that battery is here. This is a cloud chasing energy vampire. They live off of other people's things. This is their retirement goals. Okay, when I retire, I want to be an energy vampire. Keep me alive. Keep me thriving. I'm going to make money off of other people's abundant energy. Things of that nature. This is their goal. This is their plan. But see, they probably all have bald spots, wrinkles, crinkles, and all of that stuff. Their knees crack when they walk. You know, they wearing the underpads, you know what I mean? Depends, hashtag depends. Yeah, they want overnight success online or something of that nature now so that they can retire. They're looking for a home. They're like, hey, hook me up. Can I come live with you? No, you can't. No, you cannot, right? Okay, they want to invade your safe space and gaslight you on your truth and your reality, right? Look, I can't make it up. I knew it was going to come out the deck. Cloud chaser. This is a cloud chaser pretending to be the number 7 or 7 of Pentacles, or lying and pretending about being or haven't invested something with the 7 of Pentacles. This is just somebody who's pretending. They're like, how can I get in where I fit in and just go along for the get along? How can I add or include myself in the story type ish, right? Because my retirement goals, or maybe they're planning their retirement soon or something of that nature. And that's the reason why as well. This is heavily on their mind. Let's clarify side hustle. This is a Page of Pentacles. So this is someone who is pretending to be me. I know that there's a Page of Pentacles out there pretending to be myself. This also could be happening to other, I'm hearing young folk, young people. Yeah. This side hustle man is the Page of Pentacles. False twin flame, you know, false counterpart. Okay, what was the next card? Because I got them all covered up. Breaking the cycle. Breaking the cycle. Clarify. 2 of Swords here. So they're being indecisive, or they're breaking the cycle of not seeing something or not wanting to have seen something. I'm hearing they're trying to face the truth. They're trying to face the truth. But we got 4 of Cups here. So they realize, or they have recognized that they walked away, or they turned down. They didn't choose their divine cup of love that was headed towards them. Now this is this is a different deck. As you can see, there are no cups listed here. This is someone that's all dried up. They shriveled up. They ain't got no love. They ain't got no energy. They ain't got no light within. They don't have, I heard, spiritual sacrifice. This person didn't believe in the divine. They didn't believe in the divine. They didn't believe in source. They don't believe. Look, look. Spirit is like outsource. Gots to be more careful. Yeah, you do. Look, now he's shriveled up like a raisin, and he didn't sing with the Temptations. No, he didn't. Hashtag blocked. Yeah, behind the mask. Behind the mask. Spirit behind the mask. Oh, multiple masks. Okay, so they're the person that's behind this chariot energy, whether it is a car like it is depicted in this card, or it is someone with forward movement. They're the ones that's wearing the mask. We all know that this person is stuck. I heard blinded. This person is stuck, blinded. Okay, they want influencer status. So they're working or in cahoots with a Page of Wands, who now clearly sees the larger picture, is what Spirit is saying. These persons that now want to work from home or work at home. But look at how this person is cut up. I heard dissected. This person is cut up. They're in the wrong energy. And the reason why this Page of Pentacles that has retirement goals, this is an old ass man. Okay, Spirit don't want me to cuss. This is an old person that is lying and thinking or believing that he is a page, which is a youth, 20s, 18 to 24, right? But he probably 27, preying on the young who are still learning their individuality. They don't understand that they need to be a whole person to have sovereign energy over their whole selves, right? This could also be a person that has lacks boundaries, has a disability, is not self-aware, things of that nature, where they will be willing to split themselves in half in such a way to gain some type of social influence or fame, to be able to work from home. That, yeah. They're being juggled with the Two of Pentacles here, and see, notice that now the car is crashed up. Like crash test dummies, okay? Crash test dummies. We got the Hermit. The Hermit's always making an appearance lately, okay? Always making an appearance lately. Cloud chasing, using the youth, Page of Wands energy, juggling them to hide something. Okay, so they're hiding something with the moon. Notice that the two characters are covered in cloth and the material here. Okay, let's check out what they're hiding. What are they hiding? What are they hiding with the moon? They're hiding endings. Something that ended and a new beginning that started, or that began, or someone else had a new beginning. Clarify the moon, the world. Yes. Okay. Something regarding money. A lot of money. Clarify the world. Got to be more careful. So they're working in this devilish energy here with Capricorn or a devil. These men believe that they're devils type thing. They don't believe in God, but they believe in hell type stuff. I heard, when are they going to get it through their thick skull? That's what I heard. Ace of Cups fell out. So divine intuition, divine cup of love. I want to read you guys what Ace of Cups is in this deck, because they have different meanings. It's based on the film, and I just think it's kind of cute. That's the reason why we're going with this one here. Okay, we got Ace of Wands. Nope, we need Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness. Okay. Like Lydia shedding her sadness and floating into the air, the Ace of Cups represents a time of emotional levity. You are ready for new experiences, new relationships, and a boom of artistic inspiration. That's why I say always say divine couple love, divine innovation, you know, creativity, inspiration, motivation, opportunities. Shake off your past and dance your way into a beautiful new timeline. That's what it says. But yo, what is this? Yo, what is that? Yo, what are those? Why on earth do you want to have a new opportunity for 10 of Wands? A new opportunity to be burdened? Or they're calling themselves trying to burden someone. That's what they're hiding. They're hiding the fact that something ended and they had a new start. And the new start was with the damn devil. And it's about booty banging. We're having too many daggone responsibilities. With 5 of Swords. They're just causing chaos and confusion. Another card came out. High Priestess. Notice on this card it says recently deceased. Number 2, the High Priestess, okay, in the deck. Okay, what's being hidden with the High Priestess? That they had a tower. I heard they had a conclusion. They had a conclusion to the story. They already know how the story ends. And Spirit said, I don't know why they're keeping up with this fraud, this Knight of Swords here. They know how the story ends because they knew how it began. 3 of Swords. It started with heartbreak. It's going to end with heartbreak. Yeah, because it's no truth here. There is no truth here. They're just playing the fool, trying to carry on as if nothing occurred. Yeah, with 3 of Cups, now they want to lie and be facetious and claim that they work with you when you probably haven't worked with these frauds in decades. Yeah, yes. Spirit say yes. 7 of Pentacles, they're lying, being deceitful, being facetious, claiming that they have an investment. They've invested in you. They've invested in you as if you're a celebrity or something. But we clearly saw they're the ones that's clout chasing, trying to be the famous person here. That's why they're mentally stuck. That's why they're mentally stuck. And they're under judgment, with judgment at the bottom of the deck. And guess who's under judgment? This Page of Swords energy. These people, because I know that this is more than one. These are just people that's flocking, stalking social media. They're watching, stalking, gang stalking, cyberbullying, watching you on your social media. They won't leave you alone. Probably just like me. Claiming that they're a Leo that you once worked with or something of that sort. That you have not worked with this person since in decades. Yeah, the Lovers here, or a couple. Okay, and this was stuck to it. All right. A couple being defensive here towards you about a house. Spirit said concerning a job. Okay, so they don't want you to work from home because if you become the star energy, working from home, lighthearted and carefree, they're going to be sad with the 5 of Cups. Excuse me, they're going to be miserable. Yeah, this is their wish. And people can tell based off of their behavior. Yeah, it's being illuminated. It's being exposed. It's coming out. Yeah, that they were trying to make you wait, or they made you wait for something, Temperance Angel, for money. 10 of Pentacles, or family. I heard a fortune. A fortune. Ooh, I didn't even see this. Y'all know they got different pictures on this deck. I didn't even see that it said Ace of Swords. So what I'm saying is the truth. That they tried to make you wait. So that they can have some flings, one-night stands, okay? Because these are people that's possibly addicted to sex, romance, you know, TV romance novels, and romantic television shows or something of that nature. Because I'm seeing romance. I'm seeing the word romance. Yeah. They don't want you to know that he's a hoe. He knows he's a hoe. How do I know? The whole neighborhood told me so. Yeah. Yes. Okay, Spirit is telling me, yeah, they're the ones that was getting booty banged. And they're trying to get justice for this fraud storyline. Yep. They were in the Queen of Wands energy. Carrying on with anybody who would, what do they call it? Why you want me to say this word, Spirit? Fraternizing with them. Yeah, they were the booty bangers. They were the receivers, and the givers of the ORAL. Yeah, this night of, so someone has called in a magician, a practitioner, the architect, of the programming code here, a spy. Yeah, the last person we had was the Knight of Swords. We had the Page of Pentacles, and someone made a wish, right? And yeah, yeah. And so now he's like, I'm down with the get down. Yeah, because this man is clearly homosexual. You could tell from the card. Oh, snap. Spirit said DL. So they don't want people to know that their practitioner is in cohorts with them, cahooting with them, working with them, because they are secretly DL as well. And they want to have this. They want to explore their homosexual tendencies, is what I'm hearing. And they were causing the hangman energy in people who had Section 8 or housing. They were causing us to have hangman energy. We the ones that's supposed to be getting it on. God damn it. It's us. What I'm seeing is the truth here. What, 10 of Pentacles? We're the ones who are in cahoots and supposed to be working with the family. Yeah. Instead, they're trying to make us feel like we're blinded, we're stuck, we're unable to move. In this card, this is when he is like trying to hypnotize someone. Yeah. Ain't nobody falling for that. Yeah, they're trying to make us walk away. We got 8 of Cups. No, I'm sorry. 8 of Swords, right? 8 of Cups. Trying to make us feel wounded or unable to see the truth. Because really that's what the 8 of Swords is trying to like pull the wool over someone's eye. That's why we had the gaslighting card. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because they don't want people to know that they had an ending. That they had a tower moment. They don't want people to know. So hiding, I hear fraud. Hiding the fraud. That they had heard a conclusion. Again, they have their conclusion. So why are they trying to keep up this deceit? They already know how the story is going to go. Yeah, gaslight. I mean, I can't make it up. Gaslight right there. They're trying to change the storyline or change the timeline to make people pretend or something like that. What? Spirit said that they didn't hide the sink when they did. They hid the sink. Okay. Well, that is true. Not where I was headed though, Spirit. But, they were trying to make it members only. All right. And if you watch my other videos, then you already know which sink I'm talking about. And I appreciate you all. Those of you who do watch the videos, I appreciate you. I feel like this. If you help me get social media status and monetization, I can help you. Because I don't have no problem with looking at YouTube. You give me some views, I give you some views. I don't have no problems with that. No qualms. None at all. No worries, right? But I'm not going to be worried about it. I'm not. Because I feel like this. If you don't want to help me, then don't. But it be the main ones that don't want to help that's sticking around. Like, that don't make sense. Yeah, I heard clown. Clown, everybody want to be down to do crap. To stick around or something. You know, pretending that this is neon. This mess ain't neon. I am Octavia, also known as Tavi. I don't have nothing to do with being married to anyone. No one. I got my divorce the certificates. In fact, I'm going to send out for the other one soon, probably. Yeah. Because people being indecisive about working with me, you don't have to work with me. I'm not asking you to work with me. I got frauds pretending to work with me that I want out. So make that make sense, right? Make that make sense. I don't even want you around. But that's all right. That's all right, because I'm going to keep working for mine. I look at it like this. YouTube, I know crap happened in the past, you know, in the spiritual realms, in the dream states, however you see it. I know that things happened in the past. I'm well aware. Don't think that I am not aware of things that happened back then. And don't think that I am also not aware of things that's happening now. I don't care what the heck I say. You're not going to make my YouTube neon. You're not going to make my channel, you know, force me to marry someone. Force me, you know, in the spirit or whatever. Because then you'll help me. Look, that's what they trying to do. Have some type of sneaky link. No, I don't need your influencer status help so that you can sneaky link up with somebody else. If you Cole don't want to be with me. Yeah. Oh yeah, he left on red. Yes, indeed, because you don't have to be with me. All right. I tell my husband when he was like, "Oh, I want a divorce," out the damn blue, and had the papers. What you mean? We ain't never even discussed separating. Now you want a divorce? Okay, what's the reason? Now, Spirit done already showed me. Oh, they'll help me get to influencer status, but they want to sneak off and be with these folks in the car. Sneaky links. The thieves in the car. All right. I ain't got time. I ain't got time for, you know, these people that refuse to wake up. Because that's what the problem is that they don't want to wake up. You know, now I'm hearing, don't make me over. Now that you know how I adore you. Don't make me over. Don't make. When that's not fair to me, though. Okay? That is not fair to me. Like, I look at it like this. How you think you gonna get away with that? Yeah. Judgment. How you think you gonna get away with that? Trying to leave me on Struggle Avenue. Okay? How you think? Trying to put my lights out and shit. Put my third eye out. Cause me to have some type of harsh... What spirit? Because they backwards. Yeah, because they backwards. Anxiously stressed the F out. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I didn't make those choices or those decisions. That's what they did. So now that I moved on, they need to carry on. Go back over there where you chose all your pick-me's at. Don't bring the shit to where I am now. Don't bring that bull to where I'm at now. And I have a right to say that. Okay? I have a right to say that. And you do as well, collective. You know? I have a problem with that word as well. You know, hangman energy. That's okay. Hangman ending. Ain't that some bullshit? Ain't that some bullshit that these folks think that they know more about your life than you know about your life? They like, nah, I could be you better than you could be you. Bitch. You know, that's... Because I used to tell them in the past, go on, try to walk a day in my shoes. You know you can't. And so then what did they do? They made it with a magic and illusions. And, you know, I always say magic because that's what they call it. Bitch, you leaving a trail of trash and some feathers or some shit. Oh, I did magic. I'm going to walk in her shoes tonight. Bitch, you're a whole bitch. You know what that means? You're program coded. I do not tell lies. Now when it comes up to that, you're program coded. They probably was going to make your ass be outside walking in the first place. Bitch, you're program coded. Yeah, they don't want nobody to know that. That's why that shit came out upside down like that. I ain't got to lie. And the cards aren't going to tell a lie. They don't have a side in any of these stories that I tell. Because it's being illuminated. I'm sorry, this came out this way as well. That they're trying to continue on with that to keep people in some type of struggle. Because they think it's funny. With happily fulfilled place of 10 of cups, they think that shit is funny. And then they let's get it on. Yeah, with whomever they choose or pick. Ooh, I heard torture. Okay, so you don't have no self-worth. You don't think you deserve better than that? There's somebody who's fucking torturing you. And then you gonna just spread your legs to them? Or should I say bend over? Because we know it's all of these DL men. Okay? All of these mental magic DL men that they done programmed and groomed. King of Cups. We know he in there. We know he involved, especially with these colors, this purple and black. We know he involved in that because he just refused to just lay down and die. Supposed to been gone with the Page of Wands. Yeah. Now, you know you ain't supposed to be effing around with no damn kids. Okay? How many teachers we done seen go to prison over this? We got people in the workplace and federal government offices, agencies, effing around with children. This is a page. Yeah. Devil and Desire Gardens. The devil. Passion and Desire Gardens, the devil. I don't have to make it up. It ain't no good. Nowhere that they do this mess at. Nowhere. Because they groomed that page when they were a child. They groomed us into this type of behavior. No, turn down that woman. Come be with me instead. I'm a give you intuition. You know how? Because he gon' do and tap on that ASS. That ain't got nothing to do with God. That ain't got nothing to do with Jesus Christ. Jesus Cristo did not gain his intuition and his intuitivity and his visions and his insights, enlightenment from bending over doing ANAL. No. He was a representation of the fact that we could have Christ-like light codes. Light codes. That's the problem. Don't nobody want to be in the light. Oh, I don't want nobody to see what I do. Why you care? That's why they want to be in the car. That's why they want the chariot. That's why they want to keep moving forward in the car. They don't care if they lose or if they fail. Oh, be a car person. I don't want nobody to see that. Ooh, I heard that I'm the devil. I don't want nobody to see that I'm the devil. It's turned into a whole nother reading. But that's okay. That is alright. I haven't used this deck in a minute. Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to move forward. You know, anything and everything to make them complete. Anything and everything to make them complete. Win or lose. What did they say? By any means necessary. They probably don't even know Malcolm X. By any means necessary. The hell? What the hell? I want to see when they read the book in high school. When they wrote the essay on Malcolm. Nah, they ain't do it. They don't understand the struggle. They don't. They do not. I don't believe it. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to close out this energy because I am so not interested. Y'all stay prayed up and definitely keep your spiritual practices cleansing and renewing of self and things of that nature for yourself. You know, spiritual baths, whatever. Take care of yourselves. Catch you next time.